Guys, welcome back to my channel. But I need you guys to listen to this. Missing University of Pittsburgh students by the name of Sudiksha Konanki. I don't know if I pronounced her name properly. She's of Indian origin, and she went to Punta Cana with her friends. Now she met this white guy from the US, and they became an item. And so he stated that they went to the beach and the wave swept them in. He tried to save her, pulled her up out of the water onto the sand. He fell asleep. When he woke up, she was vanished. Now they cannot find her. So I'm wondering what happened to her. Is he speaking the truth, or does he have something to do with her missing body? Because right now the parents are claiming that authorities did their investigations and they're saying that she died, that she drowned, but there was no body. And then they're also saying this guy, he changed his statements 5 different times. And he also have a girlfriend back home. You know, something doesn't smell right about this case. Something is off. I'm wondering if she was kidnapped by a local and they took her body for trafficking, organ donation. If they spike her drink at the bar because she was seen drinking with the guy and two other persons who were looking into their drink. That's why young women has to be careful who they travel with. And where were their friends? Why did her friends let she went off with this guy she just met? My heart goes out to the poor family. I hope she turns up. I am just rooting, for her safe return. But now they declare her dead without a body. I'm thinking that her parents should not get up and they should, don't give up. Get somebody rich to help them to go and find out what happened to this poor, beautiful girl. Anyway, listen to the story and you watch all the videos and you form your own opinion. Thanks for watching. Please like and share.
Several fast-moving developments in the case of missing Loudoun County student Sudiksha Konanki.
A key witness in the missing person investigation, Joshua Reeb, appearing in court as he works to get his passport back and return to the U.S. This all comes as we are now hearing from Konanki's parents for the first time. They're now asking authorities in the Dominican Republic to declare her dead.
Fox 5's David Kaplan live at the Loudoun County Sheriff's Office with the latest for us on this case. David, what do we know?
Yeah, good evening to you. As you just heard from some of that sound in the headlines, an absolutely devastating few days for Sudiksha Konanki's family. Their heartbreak is absolutely evident. They say she is 20 years old. She is pre-med at the University of Pittsburgh, was smart, was loved, and they are devastated. Today, in front of their Loudoun County home, her father, Subrayudu, and her mother, Sridevi, thanked media outlets and people who responsibly spread the word about the search for their daughter, believing that led to a more thorough investigation in the Dominican Republic. But ultimately, these parents say they felt the version of events that investigators have honed in on, that the ocean pulled Sudiksha in and she drowned, is, in fact, what they believe happened.
We were going through too much pain these days, and we were saddened, and we were not able to believe this.
The last man with Konanki, Joshua Reeb, has never been called a suspect, and this has never been called a criminal case. Rather, he was called a person of interest in a missing persons case. In a letter sent to Dominican authorities yesterday, Konanki's parents say they do not believe there was foul play. Now, Reeb's passport was seized by authorities as they conducted their investigation, which the Konanki family says he cooperated with. He petitioned to get it back, and that's the subject of an ongoing hearing as we're talking right now. Some notes from there. Reeb testified that police have been by his side during the entire investigation, that he wants to go back home. Reeb also testified that Konanki's parents hugged him before they left and came back to Loudoun County. He says they thanked him for trying to save their daughter. Konanki's family reiterating their faith in the investigation, saying they want to begin the grieving process.
as per authorities, right, we have not, they are saying that the waves were, as per their investigations, we believe 100% in the authorities' investigation. The conditions and the waves, the ocean.
The Loudoun County Sheriff's Office also out with a statement today saying they will support the Konanki family in any way they can, adding that they are continuing, though, to review some of the evidence they came across during their investigation.
David, your heart just aches for this family. I mean, the anguish, the pain, the not knowing. Do we know, in fact, if Dominican authorities will declare Konanki dead, even though she hasn't been found?
Yeah, that's a really big unknown tonight. But what is clear is that if they did, it would sort of break a norm. Usually places wait for months if nobody turns up, as opposed to just 12 days before declaring someone deceased. So that's certainly a development that we'll continue keeping our eye on. I can tell you, though, that I did speak with 3 separate experts in missing persons investigations who say it is also incredibly rare for a family to make a request like this, let alone 12 days after the person went missing.
It is with deep sadness and heavy. Nana. And heavy heart that we are coming to the terms with the fact that our daughter has drowned. This is incredibly difficult for us to process. We kindly ask you to keep our daughter in your prayers. We still have 2 young children to care for. In light of this, we respectfully request some space, time and privacy to focus on healing us and helping our children recover as we try to move forward with our lives. Thank you. Thank you for your support and help to spread the word, please. Thank you.
Early Sunday morning, the man who may have been the last person with Sudiksha Konanki was back on the beach in Punta Cana. Only this time, 22-year-old Joshua Reeby of Iowa was with Dominican Republic investigators who are still searching for the University of Pittsburgh junior more than 11 days after she disappeared. NBC News capturing this video of investigators in the area. Hours before walking the beach with authorities, Reeby exclusively told NBC News, "I'm just trying to help them out," adding the ocean is a dangerous place. In a statement first reported by NBC News, his attorneys allege his passport has been confiscated. He is permanently escorted by the police anywhere he goes, and he is not free to leave. The U.S. State Department and Dominican authorities have not confirmed if Reeby is officially being kept in the country. On March 6th, Reeby and Konanki were seen on this hotel surveillance video with a group of people heading towards the beach in the early morning. Reeby, who is not considered a suspect, has been interviewed as a witness by Dominican authorities. NBC News obtained a transcript, which we translated from Spanish. Reeby recalling he met Konanki shortly before she vanished. He says their group had been drinking shots of pink tequila. Then he says they went to the beach with friends, the 2 of them winding up in waist-deep water, talking and kissing a little, before a big wave swept us out to sea. Reeby says they almost drowned, although he eventually got Konanki to shore. While they were still in knee-deep water, he says, "I asked if she was okay. I didn't hear her answer because I started vomiting all the seawater I'd swallowed. After vomiting, I looked around and didn't see anyone. I thought she'd grabbed her things and left. I lay down on a beach chair and fell asleep." Reeby telling investigators he was surprised Konanki never returned to her room.